Just wanted to give you my take on this channel, the Legend channel. Really nice channel. Now I've been using these for a while. Just wanted to let you know what I thought of them really. It's a really nicely made channel. I've got 3 sizes here, so what have I got? A 12 inch, a 14 inch and a 16 inch. So I've been trying these out recently. Now it's really good solid aluminium channel. It fits, doesn't have its own handle, but it's designed basically to fit on the Ergotech Ninja handle like that. It's really nice, so it fits on there really well, no problems at all with that. So it's really fits really snug on there. Yes, a really nice slick channel. Now I particularly like, the main feature probably I would say of this channel is the angled edges. It helps you get into the corners a bit better, maybe designed for a bit more of a no detailing approach. The way I work, I like to do a bit of detailing. It's just my approach, it's just how I do things. I do find this channel does help kind of reduce the need for detailing, so I don't have to do as much. So it's been really good like that. For a wide body channel, you know, if you there's no chunky clips on the end, there's no different material on the end, so it's a really good solid sturdy squeegee. So for me, I really like the simplicity of that. There's no messing about, it just does the job that you're there to do. So I really like that kind of approach. Now just in the ends there, it's got these little clips here. You just slip that out, you can see it's just got these little clips here. A few of the squeegees use these clips. Now the Sorbo channels use these as well. At first I wasn't sure about them. When I first got this squeegee, the clip was actually in the top of that, like that. I didn't find that I was getting on very well with that. So what I've done is slipped it underneath, like so, and I find that a lot better. I quite like these clips, the way it's holding in the rubber slightly further up the rubber. You notice the whole squeegee comes quite far up the rubber, so there's not a lot of room for flexibility in the rubber. So that does give it a very precise feel on the glass. Now this smaller one, I was trying it with the razor red rubber, really soft rubber, just to see how that compared. Gives you a little bit of flexibility there. It really depends on maybe the seals around the edge of the window, but I didn't find that I was getting on too well with that. So I've gone back to my regular rubbers, like a medium or a hard rubber. But yes, a really precise in the hand. I mean, you've got to be on your game when you're using this channel. You've got to be concentrating on what you're doing because it feels so precise. Every kind of small movement you're making seems to be projected through the channel, if you see what I mean. So you can't lose concentration. You got to be really concentrating on what you're doing. So I quite like using it for commercial work, where there's aluminium frames. And you know the kind of frames that you come across, aluminium frames with just a tiny lip on the edge. And I've used some squeegees, and you know, it can be hard and you slip off the edge because there's only a tiny lip. Well, I find that if I use this squeegee, I really like it. Feels really precise, really accurate with what you're doing. I particularly like it for those kind of frames, or sometimes in the frame, an aluminium frame on some commercial jobs where it can have a very square, quite a bulky frame. So I really like the way this gets into the corners on frames like that as well. Sometimes you get those on domestic houses too, but it's that kind of thing I really like it for. Obviously you've got the metal tip here, so what I find with this one, really what I prefer is the rubber to stick out 3 or 4 millimeters, just to make sure the metal isn't rubbing against the frame. So that can be something just to be a little bit aware of. But the fact that it's one material all the way down, you've got even pressure all the way down the squeegee. when you're using it. I really like that. That's the kind of precision it feels on the window. It's almost like the channel is examining your technique as you're using it, you know. So yeah, it really is precise. Because there's no give there, it feels quite sort of hard on the window. You need to make sure you get maybe a soapy solution with a good glide, which really helps things along. You might want to check it out if you like a no detailing approach. Because it's a wide body channel, it's really heavy duty, really robust, and I think that's a fantastic choice. It's a really great part of my kit. Yeah, you might want to get one. The Legend. Thanks for watching. Check out my channel. Loads more there. Hope you enjoy my videos. Hope to see you again soon.